Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today, I am out here at the bottom garden. Now, I'll say probably about a couple of months back, I came on in and give a little snap video of these brassicas right here, showing you all when they was flowering and how beautiful they look, guys. Well, they're not as pretty as they look anymore. Right now, it is actually that time to come on out here and harvest the seeds from these brassicas right here. Now, what kind of brassicas are these? You may wonder. This right here is Georgia collards, all right? And I know just the other day we had some seeds on our store, and I mean, they was gone, guys. And so you all will be able to get some more seeds shortly, okay? But before that, we have to come on in, harvest the seeds, and also take them out of the shell. And today I am going to be taking you all along with me on showing you all that process. Now, what I want to do is come on in. We'll just talk a little bit about these seeds here before we go to the drying stage of the seeds. All right. So right here we do have a few more that is actually flowering right now. So this right here is the flowering stage. Now, of course, it is not time for you to harvest seeds because they are flowering. But once those flower put on like that, then the next stage would be, guys, is those seeds will go ahead and start developing inside of the pod. Now you want to leave these on these plants right here until your seeds turn this color right here. And this color is pretty much a brown color, and that pretty much lets you know that the seeds are dry. And you can even open up the pod, just give me a moment, just to check how the seeds are pretty much doing. Okay, now there are two sides to these brassica seeds right here, guys. Okay, so you don't want to just open up one side and leave the other. So we're going to open up, and that is what the seeds are looking like, looking real nice and healthy. And that's what we want to bring to you guys here, is some healthy looking seeds. Not only that they look healthy, but when it comes to germination, it will do exactly that for you. Okay.
So when you say it's two sides, you mean in the pod, when you open up the pod,
Yes.
there are two.
So there is a right side and a left side. All right. So,
Okay.
and what I'm going to do, because what you also need to harvest your seeds is you pretty much need a container, a tote or so. Today I am using my little old cooler. All right. So what I'm going to do right now here, guys, and also you're going to need some scissors. Okay. And what I'm going to do is pretty much cut that just like that right there. And I'm going to put that inside of my cooler. All right. So all the seeds that are here that is pretty much dry, I'm going to come on in and snap them off. And you also want to be careful because they're really dry. You want to be careful not to shake them around too much and pop the pods open and your seeds be all over the floor. All right. So we're going to take our time and get those plants off just like that. And just look at that. So that is what I'm doing, pretty much cutting the whole cluster off of the plant, guys. All right. And in this area here, they are ready. I want to say just, oh, I'm losing some. I want to say they are ready just in time, because I do need this area right here to plant out some more plant that I need to put in. I'm not going to give it away just as yet. Just stick around and I will let you all know what those plants are going to be. All right. So.
And they're also ready just in time too, because we will be planting back collards in the fall.
Yes, we will be. Yes, we absolutely will be planting collards. Now, I don't think collards will be coming here. Yeah, probably not in this area right here. We'll probably be putting something else inside of this area. And look at that, we just found us some ladybugs. Come here, little fella. Look at that right there, guys. Now that is also what you want inside of your garden, is those ladybugs right there.
Moving fast.
Yep, moving fast. And then agitate them. I'm gonna throw them on over there because I'm going to be pulling these out once I get these seeds off. All right. So get on over here. Okay, I'm just checking these ones because the pods are a little bit browner. And so I'm just checking them just to make sure that the seeds inside are looking really good, because I don't want to put bad seeds on good seeds. Okay, so these are looking pretty good. So I'm going to take these right here as well. Okay. And with all these seeds that are down here, I am pretty sure that we are going to have some seeds germinating in this area right here, but that is totally fine. I will just go ahead and get them and transplant them on out somewhere else inside of the garden. Okay, we're not going to let these seeds go to waste like that. All right, so that right there is a whole not a cluster. So real quick, guys, just go ahead, stay tuned. Let me go ahead and harvest out the rest of these clusters right here, and I'll be right back to take you all along on the next step. Stay tuned. Okay, so last but not least, we have the last one here. So we're just going to move these here on out of the way, guys. All right, just rest those to the side. And look like I missed a few, but I think I'm going to leave those because they was actually sitting on the ground. Because one of the things is we want to be sure that we don't put any bad seeds in what we have going on here. And I don't know if y'all remember when we did the video of these 2 rows of Georgia collards here, and the harvest was pretty good out of them. We got a great harvest, and so now we are actually here to harvest the seeds today, guys. Okay, all right. And so what we are going to do now, the next step is actually going to come on out the row. Now is that time to go ahead and extract the seeds out of the pod. All right, so what we're pretty much going to do, because these pods here are so dry, all you have to do to get the seeds out of the pod, you pretty much want to go ahead and rub them just like that. Okay, and you don't want any green pod inside of here, so we're going to take that out and put to the side, because we're only going for the dry seeds we're going for. All right, just like that. So we're going to move that out of the way. We have one more here. Move that out of the way as well. And so now we'll get back into it. And so all you want to do is pretty much just rub them just like that. Okay? And so as you rub them just like this, what is actually happening, you could come on in close. I'm going to show you. So once I get to rubbing them just like this right here, the shell is actually being broken apart and you're pretty much left with the seeds right here just like that, guys. Okay? And also, you can also do this inside of a trash bag. Trash bag will work just fine as well. But if you have a taupe, the taupe is fine as well. Okay? But you want to be sure to give them a real nice rub to make sure all the seeds fall out and fall down to the bottom of the taupe. And sometimes you can even give them a shake just like that. And voila, that is a few right there that is out of the way. And so we're going to get back on in here and do some more. Now I'm going to tell you, if you don't have rough hands like mine, be sure to put on some gloves. Okay? Okay, and so as you all know, that one of the things is that we like to do here on the homestead is to save seeds, okay? And that is why most of what you see, well, not most, all of what you see we plant here on the homestead is heirloom seeds. Now you may be saying, hey, why heirloom seeds? Because I'm able to do this right here, and that is coming out here and saving seeds, okay? Because those hybrid seeds, if you were to do that with these, with hybrid seeds, it ain't no telling what you will get the next year, okay? So it's just even like my callaloo that I plant here inside of the garden. Every year when I come back, they come back the same, okay? Okay, and so now that I got all the seeds from out of the pods, now what you're going to need is a strainer, I would say, that have some pretty good sized holes in there to where the seeds can fall through. All right, because we still have, if you can see here, we still have quite a bit of trash inside of our taupe. And I'm just going to put a little bit in there, and all I'm going to do is just like that, just give it a shake. And so what's going to happen, if there's any seeds that is inside of this trash right here, it will go ahead and fall down to the bottom and inside of our taupe. Okay, and even if you all can see here, we're just going to bring you all in closely and look. But all of these pods have been crushed open, guys, and that is what you want. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and you can hear some of those seeds. Look at that. So that is why you want the strainer. I'm going to show you right here. Look at those seeds. Okay, see those seeds fell right through the strainer. Now that's what you want, because you don't want to throw these trash away with a whole bunch of seeds in them, and you know, or a whole bunch of seed caught up inside of the trash, and you end up losing quite a bit of your seeds. All right, so that is one of the reasons why you want to go ahead and just make sure that you sieve the seeds out. All right. and so once you go ahead and sieve out most of these big particles right here, what you're going to left with down here in the bottom, you still have a little bit small particles in here. So we're just going to give it one more sieve, just like that. All right, we're just going to sieve that through one more time just to get out all the rest of these big particles. Okay, just like that.
Like you're panning for gold.
Yep, panning for a little bit of gold. All right, and you still want to go ahead and just make sure you sieve that through really well, and even come back through and check, guys, and still see more seeds in there, because you don't want to lose any of your seeds in the trash pile. All right, and so my wife just asked a question. She said, how you're going to get all those fine pieces out of there? And I say, stick around, watch and learn. Now, as a young man growing up back home in Jamaica, and when we used to shell the peas or whatever it is that we used to shell that have trash in there, one of the things that I always used to see my grandmother do is she will have, you know, pretty much, well, I'm just demonstrating, but she would have the pan with the seeds in there, and she would do just like this. Shake it like that and blow at the same time. Okay, so that is another
Do it
way
again.
that
Okay.
blow as she shake the pan to get all the trash and dust out of there. But we're not going to do that like that this time, okay? So just stick around, stay tuned. Let me go ahead and grab a couple more supply that I'm going to need to get all the trash out to get these seeds cleaned up. Stay tuned. Okay guys, and so that is pretty much just a way to go ahead and get me some breeze so I can blow those trash out. Now if you don't have a blower like I do, you can use a fan, and you know, whatever that blows some breeze instead of trying to blow, and by the end of the day you have no more breath left in your lungs. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is pretty much find the angle of where the breeze is blowing. Okay, and as y'all can see it, and so because the dust is lighter than the seeds, what's happening when I bounce it, the light dust will come up and the seed will drop back down, and the breeze won't blow the seed away because I'm at a distance where the pressure or where the wind is not strong enough to blow the seeds away. Okay? Okay? And so guys, I pray that this right here was clear enough. Okay? And I figure I may have a whole bunch of dust all over my face here from all that husk and shell from these seeds here, guys. But I pray that what I brought forth here today was clear enough. Okay, now after going back and running it through the blower a little bit more, I'll be able to get out a little bit more of this trash right here. Okay, but after we're done, this is what we are left with right here. Some beautiful, beautiful Georgia collard seeds. All right, so of course what we're going to go ahead and do now is get these back inside of the store, guys, because I know you all have been waiting, and you will be able to have these seeds right here so you could be ready for the fall to plant out some Georgia collards in the fall. Now, one of the beauty about it is that I like here on the homestead, guys, that I am just able to save my own seeds. Okay, that is the beautiful thing about it. Okay, so nonetheless, I don't want to take this video any longer than I want it to be. So I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for coming along here today with me on the Humble Servant Homestead, harvesting Georgia collard seeds, guys. Now, if this was helpful to you guys, that can help you in the future of doing your own seeds, just go ahead and throw a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, guys, and just share this with someone else out there that you think it may be beneficial to, that it may help. All right, and so I just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Remember, keep a smile on your face, you be happy, you be cheerful, and you also be blessed. And remember, whatever it is that you do, put God first. Have a blessed day.